Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and our honorable judges. My name is Calista Lianardi, and this time I will give my arguments about why I disagree with this motion and giving my rebuttal to this motion's current statement about this House regrets mergers and acquisitions within the tech industry. Ladies and gentlemen, did you know that industry merge has more positives than negative sides for their laborers and consumers? Before I review the positive sides of industry merge, first I'm gonna limit my arguments to local tech industry only, which is Gojek and Tokopedia merging company, Goto. In this current pandemic era, it is an era where humans cannot freely go out and look for their life's need. In addition to meeting the needs of life, many people also lost their jobs due to the economic difficulties during this pandemic. But let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, what jobs that didn't stagnate during a pandemic? Right, e-commerce. E-commerce applications such as Tokopedia, who serve many people needs, and Gojek as couriers who deliver products purchased at Tokopedia to the user's home so that users do not need to go out to find the desired item, which is also can suppress the COVID-19 spreading number. So many advantages of e-commerce application that we get as consumers in this pandemic era. This pandemic era has caused losses to a lot of people around the world, and it doesn't cover the possibilities that there is also a lack of funds that occurs in one of these companies. They can merge because they can advance each other's company funds, which indirectly prevents employees layoff. What if the company funds are lacking but they do not merge with each other? They can take pay cuts or even lay off employees, which that causes loss more to laborers and employees instead of merging. In fact, that it can harm the community, especially the workers who work in the company. And you're saying that Goto merging might make us purchase things in Tokopedia and ship it with Gojek to increase their profit, right? No, it's not only giving profit to both companies. Their merge could easily give profit to Gojek driver too. The more orders they have to send from Tokopedia to consumer, the more fees they get, the more their income. Goto could also be a new job employment because more driver is needed because more people could easily buy things from Tokopedia. Tokopedia CEO Andre stated that Gojek's driver partners will get greater revenue opportunities behind the Gojek merger of Tokopedia. One of which is by sending more orders from Tokopedia user. Through the mergers carried out by Tokopedia and Gojek, they have obtained a gross transaction value, or as we know it's a GTV, of more than 22 billion US dollars, or equivalent to 314 trillion rupiah. The merger could also combine transaction to 1.8 billion rupiah and is targeted to contribute more than 2% to Indonesian GDP or gross domestic products in this 2021. Companies that perform mergers also have the opportunities to obtain greater liquidity. Moreover, coupled with the merger process with large companies, merger will also automatically make the company bigger. This will expand and make it easier to enter the stock market and be more liquid than small companies. They also stated that merging between Tokopedia and Gojek could give more benefit to driver and seller, such as first, service to make shopping delivery faster and cheaper. Second, integrated service and easy access with instant month-end and installment payment methods. And third, access to the best promos and various benefits in the loyalty program in the Goto ecosystem. From the 3 points above, can't merging between Tokopedia and Gojek provide benefits and convenience for all users? Whether it's a driver at Gojek or a business owner at Tokopedia, who will become one big company, so that access to everything can be easier. I'm sure that merging won't make any loss for both consumers or laborers because of things that I've ever tell about, such as more employment, more salary for laborers, and less tax, which is still related to the second point, because less tax the company needs to pay, the more their income and the more salary their laborers get, isn't it? So, based on my statement and point above, I assert that I disagree for the regrets of merging and acquisition tech industry. They could be justified in many aspects, and one of it are economical aspect. As what I said, it's Tokopedia obtained gross transaction value more than 22 billion US dollar, or equivalent to 314 trillion rupiah, and the merger also combined transaction to 1,8 billion rupiah and is targeted to contribute more than 2% to Indonesia's gross domestic products in this 2021. Isn't that wonderful? So, once again, I really believing that merging and acquisition of tech company didn't cause us loss for consumers or laborers. Instead, they give more benefit to both users, such as more salary, more employment, and consumer is getting more easier to access to both company, to both application, and of course, it didn't cause losses to anyone. It gave us much benefit than before. So I think that's all I can give for my argument. Thank you very much for your attention.